This video is about the time when the Bloods tried to take me out over protecting this guy. Let's get to it. This guy right here came into our pod looking just the way that he looking. He was very harmless. He kept to himself. He minded his own business. He had a good aura about himself. Well, when you come into prison like that, the lions come out and you become the prey. There's no middle ground. It's either you a lion or you prey. Make a choice. In a free world, there's rules and regulations. A lot of things make sense when you out in the free world. When you locked up, total different rules. Case in point, this man, when he came in there, he didn't say nothing to nobody. He didn't eyeball nobody. He wasn't talking trash to nobody. He just came in there, went to his cell, and mind his own business. The Bloods, the gang, right? They watched him come in. They see him looking like the lion, right? Seeing the deer strolled across the pod to his cell like this. They watch him. He go to his cell doing whatever God knows what. I keep reinforcing that this man was harmless. Harmless. This video is disgusting. I don't even feel comfortable even telling this story, but I gotta put it out there. So I gotta let people know what's going on behind them bars. Madness. He comes out. A Blood gang member walk up to him. Ask him where he from. You can look at this guy and tell that he's not a gang banger. You can look at this guy and can tell that he's in here. He probably homeless. He probably begs on the street for money. Young black gang banger walks up to him and say, where you from? He say, hey, I don't want no problems. The gang banger punch him right in the mouth. He go like this and run back to his cell. Then the gang banger look at me like, yeah, I don't think that's cute. I don't think that's funny. And to be honest, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. If I had my way, I would have pulled out a banger and banged out on that Blood member. But we going to get to that later. Hit that like button. Something got in my eye, y'all. Hold on. So he runs back to his cell. And the Blood guy look at me like, ha ha ha, like that's something proud. Like that's cute. Hitting on a poor defenseless man. Despicable. But hey, we in jail, right? For about 3 days, different gang bangers of the Blood Nation will walk up to him, mess with him, pull his chin hair, pull his hair, spit on him, push him down. And every time they would do this, he'd run. Every time they would do that, my blood would boil. Okay? Let me give y'all the politics before y'all start judging me. Of saying, why you ain't do nothing, Dante? Why you ain't become the hero? When you locked up, you mind your business. But sometimes you can't mind your business. And when that happens, you can get stabbed. You can get jumped. Because the truth of the matter is this. If you see a guy like this getting extorted and beat up, and you decide to stick your nose in that, and become a hero, what's going to happen is they're going to take their attention off of him and put it all on me. They're going to jump me, possibly stab me, right? And then after they done with that, guess what they're going to do? They're going to resume. They're going to resume with him. So a couple of days go by of them violating this man. One day, I go to their leader and I say, hey, I'm not trying to get in y'all business or anything, but here go 10 soups and here go 10 honey buns. Could y'all leave the old white man alone? He looking at me like, do you know him? Like, who is you? Who is you? Like, y'all related or something? You know his people or something? I say, no, I just don't like how your homies is beating up on this poor old man. He say, hey, let me tell you something. We ain't got no problem with you. You a cool dude. You relax. You know, you cool. But don't ever come to me talking about, yo, leave the white man alone. Because I'm looking at that as a threat now. Like, but I said, look, it ain't even like that. I just don't like what y'all doing. I don't like how y'all carrying yourselves in here. But to keep the peace, here's a peace offering. Could y'all leave him alone? Right? I'm in this guy's cell, the leader of the Bloods. Well, in that pod. Right? It's him and there's 4 other guys. Honestly, I could have taken him in that cell. 1-on-1, I would have washed him up. Easy. Matter of fact, 2-on-1. But I can't fight 5 men. That's out. I can't sit up there and fight for this man when it's time for us to get it on. Me fighting for him, and then I'm getting jumped. He's not going to help me. He's going to be watching me get whipped out. This is why I say, you got to mind your business. I put myself in direct danger by approaching the blood leader of asking him, could they lay off of him? Because I have a heart. I got fed up with the disrespect. I got fed up with the pulling his hair, spitting on him, beating him up. For what? It's all demonic, evil. Why do it gotta be that way? But better yet, why did I have to put myself in the middle of that? Now he coming at me and he talking about, yo, you just need to mind your business. At this part of the time, I say, well, this is the peace offering. Could y'all just, back up off of him? Keep in mind, y'all, he told the guards what was going on. They didn't give a damn. They didn't care at all. They let it ride. They didn't care. You should. You want to know what they tell people that be getting beat up and extorted? Stay out of jail. You wouldn't be getting beat up. You wouldn't be getting extorted if you wasn't locked up. Right? That's their answer. They don't do nothing till you damn near dead. So it's about to get greasy now. So I'm in here talking to the leader of the Bloods in the pod, right? And he like, you know what? All right, give me that. We'll leave him alone. But guess what? Every Friday is commissary day. I need 10 soups and 10 Pepsis from you. All right? Extortion. I said, that's not going to happen. That can't happen. He like, well, you stuck your nose in somebody else's business. At that point in time, y'all, I had 2 choices. Actually, I had one choice. And what I do, I took off on him. Gave him a stiff one. If you hit a man right here, right here, right there, lights out. Knocked him out. Bang! One hit. He fell. I caught him before he hit his head on the toilet. And I laid him down on his bed. Nobody seen this happen. If his little buddies would have seen that, they would have rushed in that cell and whipped me out. I hit him as hard as I could hit him. Laid him out. I left up out the cell. I went to the control booth. I told the sergeant, I need to talk to you. He said, what's up? I said, I fear for my life. Them gang members trying to kill me, right? The gang members don't even know what's going on at this point in time. They don't know that I just knocked out their homeboy. They don't know that I just knocked out their leader. Because I was trying to protect him. You see, a long time ago, I'm going to tell y'all I am who I am and why. There's a guy by the name of Reggie Bond. When I was in the 2nd grade, he chased me home from school. When he caught me, he started punching on me, and I barred up. He was hitting me, and I barred up. I was scared in the 2nd grade after school. As he hitting me, all I'm thinking is, I'm afraid to fight back. I'm afraid to fight back. After he stopped hitting me and walked off, all I could think of was, man, why didn't I fight back? I think if I would have fought back, I could have won. Right? I thought about this all day after school. All night, it was on my mind. To the point that I said, my mind is made up. That when I go to school tomorrow, I'm going to go fight him. You know what happened? I went to school. I seen him sitting on the desk talking to these 2 girls. I walked up to him. He looked at me, and I gave it all I had. Bam! He ate it. It didn't faze him at all. He got off that desk and he whooped my ass again. But from that day on, I wasn't afraid of an ass whooping. I like to fight. That's why I said shout out to Reggie Bond, because he brought that out of me. Right? That like button. True story. So I go to the control booth, and I'm like, y'all got to get me out of here. They're going to try to kill me. They pulled me in there, asked me what's going on. I didn't tell them why I did it. I just tell them that I did it. They pulled me out of there. They grabbed my stuff, and the word went out. I'm gonna tell you about that story later. The point is about this video is that there's so much evil that goes on behind them bars. What's up with this camera, man? Like, god dang. HD 1080p, my tail. What's up with this camera? It's all blurry than a mug. Anyway, y'all, the point is, there's a lot of evils that goes on behind them bars. A lot of evil-minded, evil, twisted people out there. Why would you want to cause harm to this man that did not do anything? He's no threat to you at all. You want to treat him like a punching bag? For what? Some evil people out here in this world, y'all. Don't go to prison. Don't go to jail. If you're a young guy, a teenager, crime do not pay at all. It doesn't. Once you get locked up, anything can happen to you. I'm going to tell y'all a story. The next story I drop, tell y'all a story how I witnessed a man die. That the guards killed a man. I'm gonna tell y'all that story next. Y'all hit that like button, man. I'm out.